Good morning, magbalikat utan niyo katan mga kakasi hain na yari na isab kita niyo ha segment sin kita ra hindi ha program ta way narukaing amo na in segment one-on-one with DJ Alex. Ha mga wakto yan mga kakasi, asin sambatan amo na in tiyatakaranta for the very first time pinaunlakan ho tayo ng oras. Binagbigyan ho tayo bisan biya mga busy in kahalan. So yari siya biyaon kato from Sulu Tourism. Way narukaing deng Cancer Jules Arastam. Biyayaon patok balunta na sin sasalaman niya sir. Sir, good morning.
Hi, DJ Alex. Good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Radio listeners in Lupasug FM 87.9. I'm grateful magsukol DJs in pagtabit, in Supaya. We could also help promote hihinalang na muha office, pangunahan sin Honorable Governor Abdul Sakur Imtan ay being the provincial tourism officer of the province. Makuyag kami, long time, niyari kami bihao na Supaya, makabihil, uno-uno na information, na Supaya, mga raayat, Lupasug, Makahati, Sinhal, Sin Tourism, Sinhal, sin mga magbibisita mari, agad adlaw-adlaw na kita ini sin mga bisita. Alhamdulillah, ini pasalan sin inhula na to, masanyang, deng leadership, Honorable Abdul Sakur Imtan, piyangakaran singkatan kamayulan Lupasug, danalong ta in security forces from the armed forces of the Philippines, the Philippine Army, and of course the PNP, the Philippine National Police and the SAF. So DJ, thank you and assalamualaikum balik pagkata nagdurungog di Lupasug FM 87.9.
So, amo na sad to, sir, nasabot mo in, akon iadlaw-adlaw na ha, in mga turista ta, dahil ha, duwaing lokal, amo in mag-visit, which malago na tuod yato kabantukan ha, hula ta. So, bilang hambuok kaw ha, dahil ha, tourism, ano yung masasabi mo tungkol dito? Kasi dati kinakatakutan yung lugar natin, biyaon, dinarayon na.
Yes, DJ Alex, alam mo, kahit kami medyo nabigla of the influx, ang biglang pagdating ng ating turista. Although it started last year, DJ Alex, where we were able to we were able to come up with a total of at least 522 domestic tourist arrivals, That is bigger compared to prior to pandemic, from 2017 hanggang 2019, which ang pinaka-highest number of tourist arrivals lang in Sulu during the time. We're counting on the domestic tourists, DJ Alex. Long ta denga dukaing hula, bukod di Lupasug, namisita pa kanya tourist destinations. And these are what we call the domestic tourists. Of course, aside from the domestic tourists, we also had some numbers of foreign nationals who actually visited Sulu even last year. So last year, we were able to account at least 522, which is almost, it doubles the higher number for Sulu tourist arrival, I think way back in 2019, where we had only 200 plus, around 250, 260 something. So sa ngayon, dahil last year nakatulong yung pagpunta din ng mga vloggers, ng mga domestic tourists coming from, especially from National Capital Region, mostly are from Luzon, Visayas, and partly some areas in Mindanao, who actually enjoyed visiting and experienced the Sulu wonders, di Lupasug. Maybe hambuok kita nila, ipagbayta nila rin sa duwaing daw in warm welcomes in Tausug, They haven't felt like they are well protected by the office since Sulu Provincial Tourism, because in Kamisab deng Long the instruction he gave, we really wanted that every tourist who come to Sulu rather, must be have a yung mapacilitate namin, no, from the transportation to the tour guide, of course, to the room accommodations if they would stay overnight. And although majority si mga bisita ta magkakarian DJ Alex, long ta dumatong si Maynaat, mo Sindom, but there are also several people, groups of them who tend to stay overnight or 2 nights and at least spend 3 or 4 days in Holo just to explore the very beautiful, the scenic natural attractions we have in the province. Sinasabi nga nila, DJ, Sulu is far comparable, mas maganda pa yung buhangin natin. This is not coming from us. This is coming from our visitors who, mismo sila, long time, naghuhula malapit doon sa Boracay, who actually tell us na, alam nyo, ang buhangin nyo mas maganda pa sa buhangin ng Boracay.
Yun. So, saan nyo po ba, sir, madalas dinadala yung mga friends natin na mga turista? Siyempre, alam naman natin dito sa Sulu, maraming mga tourist attraction, 'di ba? Pero saan nila madalas or saan nyo madalas pinupunta sila? I
Yeah.
mean, dinadala.
Yes, you're right, DJ. Because Sulu is archipelagic province by nature, we have 19 municipalities, 8 of which are island municipalities, and 11 are in the mainland municipalities. And these municipalities do have their own unique the attractions, no? From the rock formations to the long sandbar, white sandbar, to the falls, to the lake. And these are all scattered in the 19 municipalities. But then, because we consider, kahit dinadayo na tayo, actually, kung bakit tayo nabibigla, because we believe that we're still in the stage of infancy. If you talk about tourism industry, development and promotion. But kami talagang hindi kami makakapaniwala that this is how they appreciated. This is how they love coming back. In fact, there are several tour operators that are operating outside Sulu and who tend to bring their visitors, their guests. Ang iba talagang during my time, mga 5 beses na nagdala ng kanilang mga turista. Others are 4 times, 3 times. So these are just a manifestations that they love, no? How we care for them. And not so much for that, they also love to see, binabalik-balikan nila kasi hindi daw nakakasawa. And above all, aside from the mga attractions, alam mo, nawiwili sila. Ngayon lang nila nalaman how courteous, no? How courteous the Taosugs are. Even our provincial governor, if natataon na andyan siya, the tourists would have the time to take a selfie or take a picture with our honorable governor Abdul Sakurimtan, who is very he loved to see tourists coming, no? Be it a national or a domestic or a foreign tourist. Ang governor natin is really mindful of the welfare. Now, asking about saan ba yung mga tourist circuits natin, no? Ang ginagawa natin ngayon, since may magaganda naman talaga other island municipalities, tapos ang dami, I came up with an estimated tourist attractions for the province of Sulu. For only 17 municipalities, we have around 105 tourist attractions. Yung iba still are potential to be developed. And makikita mo, a lot of tourist attractions still nadidiscover ngayon. And mostly are beaches, hilltops, and of course, the cultural heritage that we have. And ang ginagawa natin, of course, ang isa sa mga nagdadala ng famous name ng Sulu in the meantime, if we talk about the tourist attractions, is of course the white beaches in Parang. So that is highly in demand, DJ Alex. In fact, uh, uh, when they intend to come here, actually nire-request talaga nila na yun ang isa sa mga pupuntahan nila. So from Parang, we also bring them to the weaving center doon sa Lagasan of the same area wherein na-amaze sila, DJ, no? Kung gaano kagaling yung mga women. Even the children of Parang, they were able to witness a 7-year-old, 8-year-old, 9-year-old na batang babae who are capable of also weaving alongside with her mother. So, nagugulat sila and they have a lot of positive impressions about it. And of course, yung Budtukay, ino-offer lang natin yan for those adventurers. Of course, yung mga senior citizens, actually mga senior citizens, alam mo, ang dami din pumupunta. But when there are mga trekking activities, we do not offer it. Now, aside from Parang beaches, which is Mangsali, Tandu, and Biradal usually are the package, ino-offer din natin yung Simar, no? Simar Beach or Istambak, no? And of course, the Sinugan, which is still undergoing development now, kakausap ko lang doon sa barangay, isang hindi pa natin ngayon na pinapaikot doon ng turista, not unless natapos na nila yung mayroon silang bagong construction so that it's gonna be a wow, no? A wow factor na rin. And aside from that, ang nagiging tourism circuit natin is also Maimbung, where you will love to plunge in doon sa napakagandang cascading falls, no, ng Tambuang, which is developed by our honorable congressman of the 1st District, si Kong Samir Tan. Still, the improvement is still ongoing, although napakaganda na ngayon. I know, siguro napupunta ka na rin, but it is even beautiful, no? The scenery is even beautiful during at night because I happened to visit it during isang gabi, no? And aside from the falls in Maimbung, meron din tayong pinapaikotan sa mga turista, yung weaving center, the Maimbung Livelihood Center, wherein they would be able to experience personally how if a local fabric known as Siabit is being crafted by our women. They were so astonished seeing yung weaver, DJ Alex, alam mo, 60 plus, 70 plus na babae. I mean, the master weaver at that age, ang galing pa daw ng mata. Because weaving for a local fabric known as Siabit, napaka-intricate, no? If you would just see the design. And what is amazingly din dito is they do not have the pattern that they tend to copy. It's all in their mind. So alam nila kung saan papunta yung design nila. So even the last visit of Kulas, if I may mention, no, nagulat talaga si Kulas knowing na yung master weaver sa Parang ay ganun na yung age. I am still waiting for the vlog of Kulas about the weaving in Maimbung. Although yung iba like the Ipil, which is also in Maimbung, na pinupuntahan din ng ating turista, ay na-vlog na yon ni he also made some writing about it, Kulas, no, sa Ipil. Ipil is also napaka-historic din for Maimbung, considering andon yung pinakamatandang masjid. Right there, it is set just beside the mangrove eco park o Barangay Ipil. And nakakakamangha din itong the natural wonder, and it is one thing na na-appreciate ng ating mga turista na wala tayong binago, wala tayong sinira, but we work on what is existing. Like for example, dito sa Maimbung, yung mangrove, no? Gumawa ang local government units ng Maimbung ng footbridge, and I know for a fact that it is supported by Honorable Governor Abdul Sakur Imtan, the wave of the footbridge, parang sinusundan niya kung saan papunta yung mangrove, which is napakaganda. And ito yung yung mga nire-request ng ating mga turista. So aside from that, we also bring them to Buddatu so that they would be able to see the overlooking Holo. They would be able to appreciate how beautiful the island of Sulu, because from there makikita mo even the island municipality of Haji Panglimatahil. So these are the usual tourist attractions, and of course for a day tour they always ended at Maubu Beach or Umangay Beach. They would have their dinner at Sharas Cafe, and if they're lucky enough, the weather will cooperate, they would also see a perfect view for a golden sunset, because in Maubu talagang napagaganda eh. So may mangilan-ngilan who are very lucky to have witnessed that. Although yung iba hindi nakakano, but sabi nila babalik at babalik kami. Now aside from First District, we call it the First District Circuit. Pinapapuntahan din natin yung if there are tourists who would like to go into island hopping, DJ, the tourists would tend to would request for an island hopping. Of course, we offer the Haji Panglimatahil na napagkaganda. Ang Haji Panglimatahil is an island municipality, I think composed of 12 or 13 island or islets, which composes the 5 barangays. No? So for Haji Panglimatahil, papasalamat tayo, DJ Alex, what I am being appreciative and so grateful about, all the municipal tourism officers in the sa municipal level are really working very well, no. Astig sila eh, ang active nila eh. So for Panglimatahil, si Miss Jace Gila yung ang ating tourism officer, siya yung nag-ano din. Siya din yung tumutulong sa atin on how do we be able to bring these tourists for an island hopping package for Haji Panglimatahil. There are at least 3 islands the tourists would enjoy. Of course, package meron na tayong meron ng bangka, yung speedboat who bring them to these 3 islands. At talagang nasusulit yung isang araw nila. Actually, bitin pa nga sila, especially kapag napunta nila yung Bubuan Island na napakaganda. Kaya nga sabi ko, ang Sulu talaga ay iba-iba yung ganda ng iba't ibang munisipyo. Now that's the second din natin option, of course. There are also people who yung mga turista na gusto lang ng Holo. So what we offer in Holo are actually the historical landmarks, because practically it concentrated in Holo, the cavalry, the Spanish walled city, the American Guard post, and other the American towers, which actually gives us the glimpse of the past of Sulu in Holo in particular. And kapag nagti 3 days sila, DJ Alex, they would come to Sulu and spend for 3 days. Ang 3 days ang third day natin, we bring them to the second district. So alam naman natin how beautiful the Tandang Mayran Rock Formation, and that has been yung pinakaunang, the primary attractions rather doon sa second district sa Omar. So usually from Tandang Mayran Rock Formation, picture sila doon, they could also swim, and then we bring them to either Bakunbun Beach, Sani Beach, na ang ganda ng beach. Kung napunta ka na doon, parang flour lang yung buhangin, that when you rub it sa skin mo, ay talagang didikit. So even, alam mo yung mga turista, pasimple, dumadala sila ng konting sample ng buhangin, nilalagay sa small bottle para daw makita at maalala nila that they've been to Sulu, they've been to that area. Of course, andyan yung Seat Lake natin, which is famous, no? Dinadaan, whenever they would go for Omar, dinadaan natin sila sa Seat Lake para makita nila yung heart shape na feature dati doon sa KMGS, no? And Talipao is Napakaganda ng masjid nila. Aside from Masjid Tulay, which is the grandest mosque in the province, napakaganda din ng mosque ng Haji Raya Mosque of Talipao. And this is also one of their tourist attractions, aside from the replica of the Darul Jambangan of Talipao. So these are the simple tourist circuits that our itong ating mga turista na nai-enjoy nila. Of course, merong dumediretso from Zamboanga upon our coordinations to Bangingi naman. Yun na naman yung Bangingi, napakaganda. It's also an island municipalities wherein you would be able to witness yung mga live corals. So, yung magagandang buhangin. Kahit tayo, I think tayo taga-Sulu, marami pa tayo talagang dapat makita. Huwag tayo maging strangers in our own very place.
Okay. So in fairness naman sir, no, yung mga nadadalan yung mga turista natin doon sa mga lugar na mention ninyo, talaga namang na-appreciate nila yung ganda ng Sulu. Pero kamatauran sir, ha mga piyagka-kwan mo, piyagka-sabot mo, mga hangka-adlaw ran no, di sila pagkaabutan lang ta magtugday di hangka room, puas day nga hatik unet, to akad siya package niyo, aun tuod biya mga kuan niyo bang biyadiin bang kapila adlaw in tourist, sila kay mag-decide or depende high offer nila mga biya kaniyo?
Actually, if you happen to scan our Sulu Provincial Tourism page, meron kaming pinost na we call it day tour. Sa day tour kasi, the tourists could choice either they would like to go into a day tour for island hopping or inland tour. No? Ito yung nasabi ko na kanina. And then, meron din tayong package na for 1 night and 2 days. So, 1 night and 2 days. And then, meron din tayong package na 2 nights and 3 days. So, itong mga packages na to, DJ Alex, meron na itong meron nang siyang mga set itineraries to which we send it dito sa ating mga visiting tourists. Ang ginagawa kasi natin dito, we actually discourage yung DIY ng mga tourists, yung do it your own, yung hindi nagko-coordinate. Because sabi natin, for security reasons na rin. Pangalawa is para hindi na rin sila mahirapan. Despite that we have already an announcement and advisory sa aming page, meron pa rin mangilan-ngilan na dumarating bigla sa Port of Jolo, to which tinatawagan ako ng manager ng Port of Jolo, kasi daw may dumating na tourist na naghahanap sa tourism. So what we do, kung may mga ganun, parang 4 na beses na yata.
So hatin niya sir, ang mga magdatong marikato, wala kayong alam.
Yes,
Balibig,
may mga dumarating dito ng bigla-bigla. Ang sabi nila, hindi daw nila alam na dapat mag-coordinate sila sa Provincial Tourism Office. But by the time that we got an info about it, we still cater them. Tinutulungan pa rin natin kung paano maging smooth at maging memorable yung experience nila sa Sulu. Hindi natin pinapabayaan, halimbawa tumawag si RPMA, meron ditong turista, baka hindi ito nag-coordinate. Hindi natin sila pinapabayaan. Instead, even kahit busy tayo, we still give them time. But then again, we discourage na pumunta sila dito nang walang prior coordination kasi actually hinihingan natin sila ng they call this, yung letter of intent na pupunta sila dito para lahat ay arrange, especially DJ Alex sa ticket, no? Alam naman natin na laging punuan. So, isa ito sa mga advantages na sinasabi namin sa kanila dapat may prior coordinations because if alam namin kung kailan sila darating, kailan sila uuwi, we would be able to have an advance reservations of tickets sa kanila sa shipping lines na nag-meeting na kami. If it's gonna be from tourism office request, binibigyan ng priority.
Okay. Correct sa to sir ha. Bangboy mga coordination kaniyo na di sila makakuan pag sambatan mo in kwanta in pagkakaan na to ticket laging punuan. Nabang sa pa sir magpakakuan ka mo bihad to nasabot mo kain na pag-entertain on nyo raysab, pag-briefing on nyo raysab. Na puas dayng sir aon na kasi mga vlogger biyaon, mga nagpakakarika kato which kaya highlight na sambil mga TV station kaano
Yes, yes.
yaon hi Sir Atom Arroyo
Yes.
nakakari. So how no sir imbi mga mostly pagkuanon niyo ha mga sila dayng ha mga TV station magpakakari.
Sa mga usually from GMA network, no? Usually when they tend to visit, nagko-coordinate yan and they have their own they have their own subject. So ang ginagawa nila, gumagawa sila ng itinerary, but when they pass it on me, on us, chine-check natin ano yung mga possibilities, paano yung magiging arrangement, paano yung coordination. So kahit na meron silang sariling subject, sariling subject matter na gusto nilang makuha or footage na gusto nilang mabidyuhan, kami pa rin ang naghahanap ng sources para sa kanila. For example, if they would like to cover the Bangbang Sug, tatawag sila sa akin. Sabi niya, sino sa municipalities ang pwede namin mapuntahan so that we would be able to come up with this scope. So, ang mga TV productions, mga network, they have their own choices. So, nagga-guide si Sulu Tourism para sa kanila kasi mas alam natin kung saan sila dapat pumunta at sino yung mga kino-coordinate nila. Now, the time of Atom, actually I let them write a letter to the governor considering na nung malaman ko that one of the possible na kukunan nila ng footage is the Pearl Farm because although the story which was actually aired na last 21 sa GMA, it was about the life of the Badjao in Maimbung, pero meron siyang effect on the pearl because ang highlight doon is paano ba kinukuha ang pearl ng Badjao, which they consider na is a special gem at napakahalaga sa kanilang culture din, aside from the fact that it also gives them economic benefit, no. So yun yung that's why ang ginagawa natin, talagang there are close coordinations, no? Ang pumupunta. Actually lahat, I'm grateful din naman, lahat ng pumapasok sa Sulu, especially kung meron silang intentions of covering something, they really pass through the Sulu Provincial Tourism Office. Marami na rin napupunta dito from GMA, napunta na rin dito yung Stand for Truth, if you remember, napunta na si KMGS for twice, napunta na si Atom, na-forgot yung isa, and then tumawag na rin sa ating yung Born to be Wild that they are also covering some stories for their productions.
Wow, so yan yung bago from Born to be Wild ng GMA. So, pag nakapunta na ba dito yung mga taga Born to be Wild, syempre alam naman natin mga animals yung mostly
Yes.
kina-cover nila. So, ano yung plano niyo sa kanila? Halimbawa,
Actually, ang hinihingi lang din naman nila is how they could penetrate the municipalities. So we tend to connect them to the municipal tourism officers na ng bawat munisipyo. Ang pagkakaalam ko, there are 3 municipalities they have mentioned. I hope hindi ko ma-preempt, but they are targeting Panamaw, Parang, and some sort Maimbung. But then again, sa kanila pa rin, sila pa rin yung ang mag-determine for the final for the final scope. So what we do is we inform the municipal tourism officers, and then sila na rin kumbaga yung nagiging, kasi ayaw ko rin na sa kanilang area na ako pang papasok. Although pinapasamahan natin ng staff so that they would know that nanggaling na ito sa Sulu Provincial Tourism Office. Ganon ang ginagawa natin, DJ. And of course, when it comes to security, mini-inform natin si Sulu PNP. And there are times if I think that I would need to inform the AFP, the Philippine Army, nagpapadala po tayo ng text informations pati sa Coast Guard. And this is very true para sa if there are national tourists who are visiting Sulu, like Taiwanese, like Norwegian, yung 18 na extreme travelers na napunta ng Sulu, and then meron pang, of course, Kulas, nalimutan ko yung, meron pang dalawa. So, makikita natin this year alone, I think almost 30 na yung foreign nationals na nagpunta ng Sulu. This is Japanese pala yung last. Meron tayong turista, Japanese. He is from Tokyo.
Okay, so nakaliw na kita wakto pero sulit naman yung mga sinabi mo kasi na-promote natin yung mga kagandahan ng Holo. Dana sambil in Katilingkal Lupasug. So sir, I continue ta okay ra kuno ha next DJ. So ang mga mo ganap hi suy-suy kahalan lang ta sinamon na mga turista ta. Syempre biyayaon mayo na tuod din pindahan sin Lupasug bukod na biya sin nakauna. Aon baha mga tourist amo magpakakaribya aon pa rin biya mga doubt nila sir, safe ba tong mga place na to? May mga ganun ba?
Actually, that is the common the common sites or whatsoever, parang situations na nangyayari, no. I'd like to share itong mga feedback nila whenever they would have the intentions of coming to Sulu, no. Sa barko pa lang, kapag nagpapaalam sila sa kanilang mga kaibigan, sinasabi, uy, buwis buhay ang pagpunta ng Sulu, bakit ka dapat pumunta doon? Sabi ng iba, uy, baka ito na yung last natin. And sabi nila, although meron kaming konting reservations, but we tend to fight, no, with our talagang yung curiosity, yung eagerness of really seeing ano ba yung actual na image ni Sulu, no? And sinasabi nila, minsan there are tourists, sabi nila, dahil sa ganun, hindi na kami nagpapaalam sa aming pamilya or sa aming kaibigan para they would not bother, they won't get bothered of really thinking about us. But then, by the time na nag-upload na sila ng pictures, doon na daw na
Nalalaman.
Nagtatanong na, kumbaga, uy, bakit asan yan? Doon pa lang nakukonvince, sabi, safe ba talaga dyan? And then, hanggang sa sinasabi talaga nila, we are safe. In fact, the Sulu Provincial Tourism Office really makes us sure na safe yung pagdating, yung pagbisita. Kasi tayo, DJ, mula ng pagdating pa lang nila ng Port of Jolo, talagang andyan na si tour guide, kasama na yung van, yung transportations na sasakyan nila. And if there are tourists who really would like to have a PNP escort, andyan na rin si PNP. These are a very, very positive collaborative effort na ginagawa natin because napaka-supportive din ng PNP when we request for a PNP escort sa ating mga turista. Usually yung mga nagre-request na yun, if there are a group of more than 10, some of them nagre-request. But there are also group, ayaw na rin nila mag-request ng PNP escort. Pero sa atin, since although alam natin that Sulu ay talagang napakatahimik na, especially Jolo, no? Ang ginagawa natin, unti-unti nating tinitrim down yung number of PNP escort just to make comfortable na. Para hindi na rin nila ma-feel na sobrang higpit or sobra yung security protocols natin. So we started to trim down. Dati 8, 6, 4. Ngayon 2. Actually, for a group of 10, 2. Minsan, kapag sabi ng staff, kaya naman natin sir, madali lang yung mga pupuntahan. Minsan, hindi na kami nag-request, but still, we opted to inform the PNP that we have these tourists who are visiting the places. Nagbibigay kami, DJ Alex, ng mga itinerary copy sa ating PNP so that they would know asan ba yung mga turista natin for the day. And isingit ko na lang, I am so surprised, I was able to confirm it yesterday, a good mayor from one of the municipalities, Sultan Kudarat, si Mayor Randy Isiha ata, he is coming as a tourist, no? He actually he actually availed our 3 days package. 18 sila, meron siyang kasamang 2 PSG, meron pang 2 Philippine Army. But he opted, sabi niya, kung ano yung protocol nyo, kasi nga VIP siya, sabi ko, Mayor, magre-request ba tayo ng PNP? Sabi niya, yes, it's okay for me, and ako nang bahala. So, alam mo, nakakatuwa for a mayor of a certain municipality of Senator Ninoy Aquino. Meron palang ganong municipality. Kahapon ko lang nalaman. So, they are actually arriving by tomorrow with this team. No? So, they wanted to experience, they wanted to feel the vibes and ambience of Sulu. Although sabi niya, mayroon daw siyang bloodlines, roots from Talipao, to which this is his first time to come over kasi yung lola daw niya is from Holo or from Sulu.
Okay, so since mga nakaliw na tuod kita hawak to, hati ko ha, sir, any final message? O syempre, para naman at least maingganyo naman yung mga friends natin na talagang dito sa Holo, safe na.
Yes, sa Holo, sa Sulu, safe na rin. No? But what I am trying to convey this time is what the governor would always say sa ating mga tao, sa ating constituents, tumulong tayo, no? Marami tayong pwedeng maitulong. In the first place, sa problema ng waste management, if we would start disciplining ourselves, hindi tayo makaka-experience ng basura, especially sa mga tourist attractions. And malaking tulong na rin para sa ating mga constituents ang maging, kumbaga, tawag dito, yung wag na maging parte ng yung mga kaguluhan, but instead of let us think of yung paunlad na pag-iisip. Kasi dito sa tourism, actually when you talk of tourism kasi we talk about industry, DJ Alex, no. We will create livelihood opportunity. We will create opportunities, economic benefits for the locals because tourism, hindi si local yung pupunta ng market. It's the market that will go to the local community. So, we believe na itong tourism, which is being supported 101% by the Governor of the Sakurimdan, ito yung isa sa mga nakikita natin na magiging means of developing, magiging progressive ang Sulu because everyone would have the benefits dito sa ating tourism. Pwedeng makakahanap buhay. Kung makikita mo, DJ Alex, because of tourism, ang dami na naitayong mga eatery, mga restaurants, kung saan-saan ka pupunta, hindi lang sa isang area meron, but it's spreading all over, especially in Sulu, in Patikul, in Parang, in Maimbung. So these are the very positive. But then, again, at the end of the day, let us all be responsible for the cleanliness and for the peaceful province that we have, to which na talagang ito yung tinutukan ni Honorable Governor Abdul Sakurimtan.
Okay, mag-sukul sir, hawak to dihil mo. Hindi hatiranan sin 87.9 Radio Lupa Sug FM. Damikyan, magsukul tuod, bisang mga busy ka, kay ngatan ko, batinhad niyan na late pa ka. Imyari na ka tuod. So, thank you so much. Yato na to diungog yung pagsuy-suy na mo kay Sir Jules Arastam, bali in Shady, dahil Sulu Tourism.